afternoon. It is Monday the 15th of February and I have finished the first of my February frenzy finished things. So the general consensus from the last video was that the first thing to be finished was the mild magic. So I've done it. It's just magnificent. As I say, the I-cord bind off did not take as long as I expected. I thought that's the right side. I thought it would take days and days, but in fact I got through it fairly quickly. What do you think? So, for any of you who didn't already know, the main yarns are the Advent calendar from Felt Fusion, which this bit here I did more or less exactly as it came on the days, and then I just used it in various places, and I have this much left. So it's 20 grams a day times 24, and I still have some left. It's just amazing. And yeah, so that's the most of it. I put a little bit, one section had some of this in it, one section had some of this in it, and the border is this beauty, which is that. And it was perfect, absolutely perfect for the border. Fortunately, the pattern didn't say how many meters the border took, so I'll be putting on my pattern how many mine took. I did for some sections, but not for the border. So I didn't know whether I'd have enough with that lot, and I didn't really want it to be a changing colour. I wanted it to be a constant colour, so I chose this. It's absolutely brilliant. I really love it. It did take me a while to sew in the end, I have to say. I left them all at the time. Well, one section I sewed them as I went, this one. But the rest of them I left them because it really helped me to know at a glance whether I was on the right side or the wrong side. Because a lot of these stitches, like the moss stitch, seed stitch, same back and front, garter stitch, same back and front. What's this, eyelet, same back and front, garter stitch again. And yeah, that's all of these stitches, they're the same on the back and the front, so the only way you could tell was where the stitches were picked up and there were ends. So it was much easier for me just to leave the ends. That's not a very tidy finish. It needs to be blocked, but it gets blocked in Andrea's attic, which sounds like a nice yarn shop, doesn't it? But in fact it's my friend's loft. But that can't happen till the spring. So it's going to get worn, and how am I going to style it? Well, if anybody's seen the video of Stephen West pretending to be Stephen East Knits, it's just got to be that, hasn't it? The thing about it is, some of these awesome shawls, like the Starflake, they're beautiful when they're just laid out, but when you're wearing them, you don't get to see the beauty of them. Whereas with this, wherever you, whichever bit you're displaying, it's absolutely lovely. Probably should put the garter stitch and not the, yeah, so it's beautiful whatever you're showing. I love it, absolutely love it. So I'm so glad to have that one finished. That's 1 down, 4 to go. So I haven't done much on any of the other things because I was concentrating on that. But I did, the Kaimei, you know, the socks, I did get to frog back to where I'd started to sort of commit myself a left or right sock. And I sorted it out because I was doing the same sock twice. And I've now got 2 pattern repeats, and I need 9, 2 and a bit actually. So that won't take me long at all. And I think, do you know what, that kind of, not monogamy as such, but focus on one project, something that Anne from Yarn and Yarns podcast, you watch that? She's lovely. She lives in Wales. She has a yarn shop, and she has dozens, literally, of whips on the go at any given point. And she did this thing recently where she threw a dice and there were cards to say which one you're going to work on first, and one of them was her oldest work in progress, which was a bit, she was reluctant to, but it was a good idea. And she's just really fascinating. I love watching her. And she suggested, and she didn't suggest, what she was doing was she had one project that she would work on every day, and she would continue to work on that every day until it was finished. and then she had a second one that she could change it out for if she felt a bit kind of bored. I really like that idea, and that's what I did with this. To finish this off, I mostly worked on this. So I'm going to do the same, but I haven't decided which one yet. I think it's going to be the bauble tee, because all I need to do is the sleeve cuffs now. So okay, I'm going to work on this whenever I can, apart from doing my 2 rows on the lace, because I am committed to doing 2 rows a day on the lace, because they take me so long now. It takes me the best part of an hour to do 2 rows. And I often only get 2 hours in the studio. With the spinning as well, and if I'm exhausted from a bad night's sleep and I need a half an hour nap, that's pretty much my crafting time done. So I need to do that 2 a day, otherwise I'm going to miss my goal. So apart from that, I'm going to work on this. Yeah, I just love this so much. So that's going to be my next one to be targeted. And then I also finished applying the black Corriedale, and it's just not going to be enough. This will probably be enough for most of the second sleeve. This is from Wing and Wool Company. But then I haven't gotten any to the body, so I've ordered some more from Wing and Wool Works. I had to order some other stuff as well. I was there. And so that will come hopefully maybe next week. It's Monday, isn't it? This week maybe. So I'm going to wind this up so I can start on that. But yeah, I'm definitely going to focus on the bauble tee. So the other thing that I haven't mentioned, we've got the lace, the Kaimei, the bauble tee, and that. There's only 4 things. That's it. Great. So cracking on. I'm absolutely confident I'm going to reach this goal. I'm very excited about it. So that's it. Happy crafting, and I'll catch you soon.